I'm back, everyone. This is Logic Blade, and thank you for waiting for a short, brief time. I forgot to remind people to like, comment, and subscribe if they're watching on YouTube. They should do that now. You find the bell, get the bell, hit it for notifications, do all that fun stuff. All right. So let's continue on with Chapter 1. Alright, I have to make a new playlist and stuff. That'll be fun. Anyway, we hop all the way over from April 1st to April 15th. It's been 2 weeks, so our class should start to get settled in their new roles. See them wandering around town. Some of the students are making friends with each other. You know, just nice little world building stuff. Seems like Wayne there's pretty shy when it comes to the fine ladies of Erebonia. Instructor Schwarzer, he is not. We'll get a chance to explore this town in detail, but you can kind of see what's going on around here. 9 volley. Instructor Randy walking to work. Good times, good fun times here in Leeves. Leaves may change, but the seasons never do. We'll get to meet these students in more detail later. But for now, get to kind of see little bits and snippets of their personality. Of course, Kurt loves his swords. Yuna's making herself as pretty as possible.
Okay, all set. We said we'd walk to school together, and she just up and leaves while I'm still asleep.
What kind of best friend is that?
Dad, Mom, Ken, and Nana, wish me luck. I'm gonna give it my all. I won't lose to any of these Imperials!
Oh, Yuna.
Yeah! Strike!
Sure takes a while for Twitch to realize there's people here.
Not bad. I simply need more experience. Despite all the battles we went through yesterday, he was never short of breath.
No, that wasn't yesterday, that was 2 weeks ago, Kurt.
The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School.
Just try your best every day, Yuna. You'll get there eventually.
It's impressive to be sure, but nothing compared to what Father Mueller and Uncle Zex can do.
Yeah, dude, you haven't even seen Reen at, like, full power yet.
I suppose the Ashen Chevalier simply relies on the power of his Divine Knight.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh, great. I have to talk to you. She wins eventually.
Good morning.
Good morning, Yuna. I take it you're headed out as well?
Yeah. Are you all done with your training? It's pretty impressive how you do all that every single day.
Well, it's something I've been doing from a very young age, so it's just part of my morning routine.
Oh, he's kind of loosening up a bit.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry about before.
Huh?
You know, when I slapped you. I know it wasn't your fault, and I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It was childish of me.
But I am very tsundere, and it's going to happen again.
Ah, that. I'd like to apologize too. But have you been wanting to say that for the past 2 weeks? Considering how much you dislike Erebonians, it's very thoughtful of you.
I don't dislike the people here.
I just dislike a certain someone. And I also really, 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 really like him. I mean, wait, no, I didn't say that out loud.
Yeah, I've got my problems with the country, but this is between people. When I mess up, I make sure I apologize. Especially considering what I said about your swords. I mean, you practice every day, and...
Ah, right.
And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Don't worry about that. Besides, like I said, my training is just part of my morning routine. Out of curiosity, is everyone from Crossbell like you?
Huh? Like me how?
Like, a total tsundere?
Oh, I don't mean to offend. Very straightforward and good-hearted. Probably the type to be easily tricked.
Hey! Wanna run that by me again?
Like I said, I don't mean to offend.
But I totally mean to offend.
I'm glad to have a classmate like you whom I can trust. Though I don't know if I can trust your skills just yet.
Ooh, oh man, dig the knife right in there.
You're a real piece of work. Well, let's start over. Glad to be your classmate, Kurt.
Hello, you two. Good morning.
I'm enjoying this friendly bonding
Altina?
moment between you two. I would also like to join in this friendly bonding
I thought you
moment.
left for school already.
I received a routine status call early this morning. I didn't want to wake you, so I took it in the study room. If I disturbed you as I was leaving, I apologize.
No, I was out like a light. But wait, what do you mean, routine status call?
Nothing important. Pay it
Sorry,
no mind.
that is confidential.
Oh, sorry, that's confidential. That works too. God damn it, Altina.
Well, in any event, it's nearly time to head to class.
I'm part of the intelligence division.
We're
but,
all in the same class
that's
anyway.
classified.
So why don't we walk together?
I do not mind, but I believe the correct term for my presence would be a third wheel.
Whew.
Judging by what I've seen, your relationship has progressed.
Now that you fell into his boobs, you are totally married. That is my understanding of how this works.
Our relationship? What? No, that's not what's going on.
Nope, never,
She
nope.
certainly words things in a distinct way.
Oh, Kurt thought he had a chance. That's adorable. Oh, jeez.
Leeves is such a nice place. I can't get enough of this homey atmosphere.
Totally wrong. Wrong person. I'm sure you're not talking about my dad, are you? What? No, not at all.
So peaceful and laid back. And it's got some great shops.
Agreed. It's a good halfway point between rural and urban.
It's Rurbin.
We're just the right distance away from Heimdall.
The previous owners of this land were a noble family. After they lost ownership of it, the government attempted to convert it into a resort. However, it's said the half-finished buildings from that were used to create the campus.
Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Actually. No, I don't want to skip event. Oh,
Well, you sure do know a lot.
I was trying to find the log button, but... Oh, it's up. Of course. However, that plan fell through. Yeah.
I suppose that explains why the branch campus is so large.
All that aside, I didn't think the Empire's military academies would be this tough.
You mean a country focused entirely on its military might wouldn't have tough military academies?
I
Really?
get combat training and practical exams, but math, history, even art?
Oh, it's the education side that she's having trouble with, not the military stuff.
Isn't this workload way beyond what you'd have at a regular high school?
Well, here in Erebonia, the pen and the sword are both held in high regard.
But mostly the sword.
Especially at Thor's. It's a prestigious, traditional school founded by our most notable emperor.
Yep.
That legacy won't change simply because this is a branch campus.
However, it seems the main campus has changed significantly this year.
Because Reen isn't there anymore.
Ah, yes.
Huh? I don't get what you guys are talking about, but looks like we're gonna have to give it 110% here.
Oh, not like that's anything new for Yuna.
Let's kick all the other classes' butts.
Hell yeah.
Well, if you say so. However, most of our lessons are held with the other 2 classes anyway.
Homeroom is the only one we have without them.
Oh, right. I guess it makes sense given the small number of students, but that means Class 7.
Well, well. If it ain't the chosen ones strutting off to class together.
Holy shit, Ash sounded hella different there.
I think he's in Class 8.
Good morning. Is there something we can help you with?
Nope, not a thing. Just wanted to get a little peek at the class taught by the hero of Erebonia. Class 7, huh? I'm sure the view is just great from up on that pedestal of yours.
And Ash is just as much of a vindictive brat in English as he is in Japanese. I love it.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're being treated the same as any other students.
Yeah, it's not like things are going to be different for us just because our instructor's famous.
Well, you've got famous instructors on the other side too. I mean, Randy was one of the key members of the special support section. Toa was the goddamn captain of the Courageous during the Civil War. That should count for something, right? Like, Toa should be a war hero too. You know what? Give Toa a medal.
Oh yeah? And why'd they go out of their way to make such a small class?
This episode is going to be officially named Give Toa a Goddamn Medal.
A little kid who's clearly too young to be here. Some rich pretty boy with fancy hair. Oh, and a loud, unruly foreigner from some sob-story country.
Holy shit, yep. It bites so much more in English, I love it.
Oops, my bad. Not a foreigner anymore, huh?
I love how petty and snarky these assholes are.
All right, we understand. You're a tough guy, but that's quite enough. If you have more to say, I'd be happy to talk with you further after school.
Not bad. You've got more spine than I gave you credit for. But the one I've got business with is...
I'm so happy to see everyone getting along.
Thank you, Muse, for playing Peacemaker.
Oh. She's from Class 9, Military Finance.
Hello, it is I,
Good
Best
morning
Girl
to you
Muse.
all. The weather is just splendid, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, Ash, you're not going to get any one-on-one time with the professor here.
But if you spend too much time out here chatting, the bell will ring before you know it.
True.
You all done messing with us?
Me? I'm not here to mess with you.
I'm here to mess with
Well
your
then,
instructor.
see you around.
I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you again for the classes we have together.
What's that blonde guy's problem?
He's just a tsundere. Don't act like you haven't met one before.
Some punk like him into a military academy.
He obviously had some issue with those of us in Class 7. No, not us exactly, but...
Yep. That she does.
We better hurry, or we'll be late to homeroom.
You're right. Let's get moving.
Whew. Hard to believe it's been 2 weeks already.
And Reen and Toa are just standing there.
It
Don't
warms
they
my
have to go
heart
to
see
class
all the
too?
students trying their best.
Like, don't they have to be ready for class now? Come on, guys. Get it together.
The classwork here is much more difficult than at the main campus, so I'm sure it's tough on them.
Yeah. Then on top of that, training exercises were added onto their curriculum. We didn't have anything like that at the main campus. Thor's branch campus. I think I'm starting to understand what the government's trying to do here.
I mean, Muse sowed the seeds of her own downfall.
Oh, but I don't think that's the only reason for this place.
What? That's not foreshadowing at all. What? Quiet, you.
In keeping with Thor's tradition, we'll also have those days to look forward to.
After all, Muse can never beat Yuna. It's not possible.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll be a relief for them. I'll tell my students about them after school, alongside the club announcement.
Got it. Thanks for taking care of that. Well then, Instructor Reen, let's give it our all today.
Likewise, Instructor Toa.
Oh god. They're having too much fun saying that. It's just so nice. I just really love how all the old friends from the Thor's Academy just like get along together. It's heartwarming and cute to see. And one of the many reasons why I love this game. And I'm loving it in English so far, so this is also great. NISA has been doing a really good job so far. Aside from that Fortnite yesterday thing. Toa is still Tiny Senpai, and even Tiny Sensei now.
This is the formula.
Yep.
You will need it when calculating trajectory. Make sure you commit it to memory.
Well, it certainly is a formula.
This is known as Gross Domestic Product, or GDP for short. By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia rose 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you annex countries with righteous fury. You kind of just steal their gross domestic product on the way.
Today's task is walking. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you, it won't be. We'll be marching, so I need to see perfect posture and formation while armed. Even combat tactics got worn out by this.
Yeah, no, marching's no easy feat when you're carrying like 100 pounds of gear. I haven't done military training myself, but I know people who have, and they're like, it's hell on your back and knees.
The War of the Lions. Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era. Today, we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war that caused it to develop the way it did.
The way he explains it, it's actually pretty easy to understand.
Damn it, why is he such a good instructor? It's not fair.
An interesting perspective.
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot.
I don't even write notes.
He's so dashing.
And Muse is just doodling in her notebook. Muse, can I borrow your notes for class? Oh, sure, here you go, Juna. Wait, these aren't notes, these are just scribbles of the instructor. Oh my, did I do that already? Oh, jeez. My bad. Yeah. I was prepared for the coursework to be difficult, but even so. Yep, welcome to life as a student. If only there weren't so many lectures. Energy consumption greater than expected. Need pancakes. And tomorrow is a free day, in red. That means it must be true. Yep. So free days are normal school days, but you don't have any classes. Study, train, pursue your hobbies, join your clubs, visit Heimdall if you want. Of course, you know, you would think you would tell somebody they have to join a club and give them, like, at least a week's notice, so they actually have time to, like, go around, check things out. Especially for an inaugural class. But, you know, that's just me. I guess for a trashman of a school, they wouldn't have the logistics down 100% yet. But you need at least one buddy if you're going to join a club. I want to join the Flirting with My Instructor club. Juna, this isn't a club. Also, if you made this club, every girl in the class would join. So, we're not doing that. Also, I'm not doing that for my sanity. Yep. Don't want to be part of the student council. Remember, talk to us faculty members. We're here to help you. Just assign me a club, instructor. I don't want to join a club. And there's a new course for you guys. That's right. We're gonna be training with Panzer Soldats. After that, we'll discuss the special lessons, the first of which will take place this weekend. There's likely no point in us asking about them now. We'll tell you the day of, because not being prepared for anything is a sure sign of being a soldier. Because not knowing anything means you're prepared for absolutely everything.
Stand. Bow.
Class President Altina. Because Juna was probably like I'd be caught dead doing that, instructor. And Kurt would be like, no thanks. So Altina has to do it by default. So we have mandatory events. We've got a meeting at 3 o'clock of important military importance. It's all about the special lessons, of course. Without exception, all students and teachers from class 7 through 9 will participate. Report at 3 p.m. to the tactical conference room in the main building. So we'll have that to look forward to on our free day tomorrow. Picture-perfect model of a hard-ass RMP guy. Yep. It's gonna taste like the army in here. Mountain Dew and gum. Where the hell is all this Mira coming from? Get me out of this crazy place. I want to go back to Crossbell. I want to go flirt with Lloyd's older sister. Can I flirt with Lloyd's older sister, please? No, he's kidding. He's a responsible adult, unlike some people. It seems like he's actually enjoying teaching, so, you know. It's kind of a surprise, but I think it suits him. Really? I don't get that impression. Randy's overcome lots of walls in the past. Yeah, and I kicked his ass like 30 times. Until, you know, he cheesed the fight. But, yeah. Alright. So, we finally get some freedom to walk around a bit here. Let's go bug some students. Talk to everyone. Do the classic trail stuff. School's done for the day. It's kind of refreshing being a teacher instead of a student. Yeah, they got any problems or need advice? Maybe I can help them out. So, now we got the character tab in our notebook. and if you talk to them at certain times, different information fills out in there. We've also got the quick travel menu. So yeah. Works the same as Cold Steel 1, Cold Steel 2. There's key events, quest events, bonding events, and other events. Key events advance the story, of course, so you have to check out those exclamation points. We'll need to talk to all of our students, of course. Just as well, we're just gonna wander around for a bit. So, tactical conference room is locked. Right. So let's talk to Principal Aurelia here, since she's right here. Seems like she's impressed with our teaching prowess. Why are you so humble, man? Why the hell is the Golden Rakshasa a principal at a school? Why isn't she just, you know, like, dominating battlefields across Erebonia? Apparently she's been in a bit of a slump. So, yeah, basically they brought in a heavy assault weaponry and just basically took over Northumbria by force. Rather than, they had the pretense of wiping out Jaegers, but considering Northumbria is basically funded by those Jaegers, it was essentially like taking out their power system. And Aurelia is mentioning that, no, this isn't a coincidence or anything. This was part of the plan. You better keep that in mind when you're dealing with your dear daddy here, Reen. Oh. Yeah, I don't possibly see Aurelia settling down and popping out airs. But maybe she'll ask the Ashen Chevalier to help her out in that regard. And she's gonna make Reen the student council advisor if there are too many in the student council. It's like, oh, please no. Let's fix that. You know, if the students were thinking 2 steps ahead, they could make the student council the Flirt with Reen club, but that would mean they would have to be aware of, you know, the fact that Reen would be the student council advisor. Anyway, we can check the library here. Books explain history and concepts of Zemuria, you know, basic stuff. And some books will be recorded in the Books tab, so you can reread them anytime you want. You know, nice standard fare. So, I mean, stuff on the Empire here. I mean, I could go through all this, but there's a lot of just random text. Some of it's pretty interesting, though, and I'll probably read this stuff on my own time. But yeah. But yeah, you can see just how much there is in books and such. Great Collapse, Septine Church, Septium artifacts. You know, stuff we know about as players to some degree. But also check this out. Lemon State, Principality of Remiferia, in Lemon State. It's on there twice. So that's the actual Lemon State thing. But this is actually supposed to be Liberal. Looks like NISA missed this one. Oh well, I mean, it's kind of what I expect. A few small slip-ups, but it's not the end of the world. It's not, oh no, this translation's awful and garbage and terrible because they missed one little thing. It happens. And it can be patched out just as quickly, so whatever. Alright. Orbital Arts, Orbital Network Project, the Epstein Foundation, all that sort of stuff. Let's talk to Tatiana here. Yeah, Aurelia can basically see the future. Oh, she has a voice in this part. Oh, just that one line. Apparently she's really into reading. Just because her father was into reading. Doesn't like horror, though. I'd love to talk history with you. Oh dear. And you got some current affairs stuff as well. Stuff about the Four Great Houses, the 100 Days War, Non-Aggression Pact that was signed in the 2nd chapter of Trails in the Sky, Phantom Thief B, Jaeger Corps. Maybe. And the October War, which is, I guess what they are calling the Civil War in this game. So yeah, that's basically about the events of Cold Steel 2. And then there's some stuff about culture here. And then we've got the issues of the Imperial Chronicle from back then. From both first Cold Steel 1 and Cold Steel 2, it looks like. Yep. Okay, I think that's all the books there. But the most important ones are actually the ones on this bookshelf here. Because it gives you recommended reading, so we'll go check this out. The Panzer Soldat Almanac. So, it's telling us all about what they're all about, basically. I'll go through this slowly. You can pause if you want to read it yourself, but yeah. These are the 2nd edition models of the models introduced in Cold Steel 2. Like the Draken 2, the Spiegel S. The Hector Mark II, the Kestrel Beta, and the Goliath Noah, because there was 5 different types in the 2nd game. And then there's details about the performance specs, which is interesting to someone like me, because I'm a total mecha nerd, but yeah. If this kind of stuff interests you, it's pretty cool. You can see that the Goliath Noah is quite a bit larger than all the other ones that are around 7 meters. This one runs about 12. So yeah. It's also been added to our book notes, so we can check that out at any time. And then Crossbelt Province tourist information. Has become a place closer to our hearts and thus easier to visit, because we annexed it. So, Michelin Wonderland, the Entertainment District. Woo! Mecha Nerds. E Street, the Orcus Tower, the Armorica Village, and the St. Ursula's Medical College. All the interesting stuff. Yeah, true enough, but I mean, they're still pretty cool, though. Soldats would be an interesting fight against, like, the, Divine Knight. Oh, also true. And this is the same book that was in, some of the same books that were in, Cold Steel 1. So, yeah. Ah, there's also the first 2 chapters of Red Moon Rose here. Interesting. This is also a book I'm going to have to read, and I forgot just how long this one was. So yeah. I probably should have scrolled through that a lot slower if I was going to read that. Whatever. Soldat versus Nightmare Frame? That's actually a pretty balanced matchup. That's what I was thinking about, because Code Geass's power level seems very similar to Soldat power level. I think eventually the Soldats would win out, but it does depend on the pilot. Like, if you got Suzaku running around, I think he beats pretty much anyone in a Soldat with his Lancelot, but other than that, I think it'd be a pretty tough fight for most Nightmare Frames. Except the Gurren. The Gurren and the Lancelot, I think, would take out pretty much anyone. Anyway, let's talk to our boys hiding in the cafeteria here.
Yeah.
Looks like they're building up a swimming club. Wayne, Leonora, and Stark.
I see. My.
And Stark from military finance. He's from Jirai, just like a certain somebody. Seems like they've got their plans under control, but we might as well talk to them anyway. Sydney doesn't want to join a sports club. He just wants to hang out with cute girls. And Gustav is at least considering joining the swimming club. But we got a few mandatories here. Let's go see what Juna and Randy are up to as crossbellites. Crossbellians.
This one's on me.
Wow, thank you so much.
Any ideas for your club? I've been talking to the other students, but I just can't make a decision. Nobody wants to join my Flirting with Reen club. You wouldn't really fit in with a club that makes you use your head. Oof. Oh, jeez. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh no, what's he doing here? It's not some sordid, forbidden relationship like the one you want. She's like my little sister, so don't mess around with her too much, okay? Maybe Juna knows Lloyd. I mean, they're both from Crossbell, and they both use Tonfas. Nah. Juna, you could have transferred to his class if you really wanted to, you know that? Fine, if I get desperate, I'll ask you. I can't pretend I'm too interested in you or anything. At least she's not, like, actively vitriolic towards us. Nothing but guts and spirit, so make sure to whip her into shape. And I guess they're going with Uni as Randy's pet name for her. Works for me. This is Gina, the cafeteria lady. Not Sheena. Gina. Okay, good to know. Seems like she's really enjoying being the lunch lady here. I always end up making the same thing. Potato salad. And now we have the recipe book. So now we can break the economy of this game in half. So if you have recipe ingredients, you can cook food. Cooking works like any other game, basically. The only difference is characters can make unique dishes depending on who makes the recipe. And since you have a whole bunch of characters in this game, it's worthwhile to experiment and see what you can make. That's right. So yeah, chunky potato salad. Just have Reen make some right away here.
All right, I did it. Thanks for waiting.
So yeah, he can sell these for profit and buy the ingredients for cheaper than the profit he makes. So yeah, that's how you break the economy in half. Indeed. She might be aggressive, but she's not that aggressive. Alright. Anyway, just getting a good feel of this place. Taking a look around at just how scenic it is. The layout is a bit more confusing than the original Thor's, but still pretty easy to get around. And Altina is lost in thought. Or she's just taking a nap. Regarding tomorrow's mission. Yep, of course she'd think of it as a mission. Please tell me what to choose. I'm having choice paralysis. Yeah, it's actually really nice. Like, it's super structured and, like, military. But, you know, it's laid out in a very clean and nice way. I can't choose your life for you. You have to pick a life for yourself, daughter. I do not understand this purpose, but if this is an order, then so be it. I will excuse myself now. Screw this, I'm out. Gotta say, the roof does make a very convenient exit. And apparently, she was pouting just now. Poor girl. Anyway, check out the second floor here. Looks like Wayne's hard at work with his studies.
Oh, Instructor Schwarzer.
Well, he's not a good swimmer, so he's challenging himself by joining the swimming club. Apparently they got rid of free days in clubs at the main campus. That's a joke.
Yes, sir.
He's a pretty earnest and steadfast fellow. I can't bring myself to hate him, but he's pretty bland. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's in this classroom. No, not at all. It could be much, much worse. Looks like Toa's hard at work, too. And apparently Toa's handling all the logistics and administrative duties while also being a teacher. God damn it. You're gonna need someone in the infirmary if you're gonna be practicing with Gundams. I mean, magic soldats. I mean, regular soldats. Panzer soldats. That's what they're called. Magic soldats. Those aren't a thing. Hey, Reen, you know your students have a crush on you, right? Like, one in particular? Anyway, Toa has our student notebooks for our students, so we need to go bug them about those as well. No, they certainly aren't Gundams, or Divine Knights for that matter. They're basically like souped up GMs. Remember when you were the gopher for Sarah? Now you get to be the gopher for me. I've really grown up, haven't I? While you stay the same. Do I even want to risk interrupting Yuna again? Nah, it's worth a shot. No, that's Wayne. Looks like there's somebody else in here. Don't break her heart, Reen. Like you did Elisa's. Jerk. And Emma's. And Fee's. And Laura's. You know, just let them down gently.
What?
You're telling me you're no interested in trains? Oh my god, he's Scottish too? Yes! Oh god, yes. Oh fuck, Pablo's Scottish. He's a Scottish train maniac, I love it. Does not get any better than that.
Hello!
Perfect timing. Back me up, will you? You're a real man of the Empire. You should always pick trains. A real man of the Empire loves trains? No, not really. Just pick what you like.
I'm a proud Erebonian man.
I believe you. You're definitely not a woman wearing, like, a binding or anything. Isn't that called brainwashing? Yes it is, Reen. He's trying to brainwash him into loving trains. Okay, trains are amazing though. They're so powerful and elegant and... No, I'm messing around here. I might be a mecha fanatic, but I'm not a train fanatic. It was a bit before my time, unfortunately. Perhaps if I was born in, like, the 1940s or something, I would be a train maniac.
This city is amazing.
Oh, Sandy has a really cute voice. I wonder who voices her. Thanks for saving my home during the Civil War. You know, in the, drama CD that nobody actually read. Huh, you too, huh? I've got a Wing Zero and I've got an Exia sitting on my, shelf right now. I'd love to make more, but I just don't have any, space to make any. Also time. Those are the two main things stopping me from having more. The third main thing is money. And then, you know, After that, I have to consider how I'm thought of by my peers. No, I'm kidding. I don't give a shit about what my peers think. And I can't go into any of the rooms. We've got a lot of empty rooms for a big old campus here. Oh, nice. I know if I wanted to build a Gunpla from seed, it would probably be like the base strike, or like the strike with all the packs on it. Otherwise, I think, actually, I really liked Izak's mobile suit, the duel. Check out those guns.
I've still got a ways to go.
So Maya's our cold sniper. And Leonora's our more Daka Daka. Pew 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 pew. Working hard or hardly working? Oh, that's true. Kira is a beam spamming master. The original Gundam Seed was good times. It's still one of my favorite Gundams. Gundam Seed Destiny, I like to pretend that it doesn't exist. Despite, you know, some of the mobile suits actually being kinda cool. Can't party if you don't have Daka, right? As long as we have permission, we can get our hands on the newest weapons. This place is really great. Damn straight. Apparently she was reluctant to the idea of being a part of the branch campus at first, but she's growing to like it. Good for her. Yeah, pretty much how I felt about it. Looks like Kurt's busy training here. As he does. It's kind of the definition of his character, honestly. Sugoi. That it did. The first season of Double O was amazing. Well, you're better at the dual sword style than they are. You've been practicing it for years. Oh, please, that's giving Kurt too much credit. He also doesn't have a raging sister complex. I want to be a better swordsman. I don't care about extracurriculars. If I do club activities, I'm not training. I really like training. I saw it happen to a friend of mine. Laura became a better swordsman through the power of swimming, so you can become a better swordsman through the power of some club. Not swimming, though. We've already got enough people in the swimming club. Yep. Who knows, maybe he'll join the interpretive dance club. And we're just gonna give him his notebook back at the dorm, rather than bug him now. That's the women's changing room. No way I'm going in there. But I'll just walk into the male's room, no problem. But the pool is closed, so we can't actually go inside for now. Locked here as well, naturally. So we only have one more mandatory thing to do, and that's go to the, let's go to the hangar. So, I just want to make sure I've gone to all of the, buildings. School store's still locked, the train platform's still locked. I suppose I can just wander around outside, see if there's anybody to talk to out there. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I've got... yeah. Okay, we're going to the garden. It looks like Freddy is here and enjoying himself. Oh, what fresh grass. Such fertile soil. Ah, the wonderful bounties one can find in this land called Leeves. Freddy's great.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you.
Are you looking for ingredients? Yeah, you can eat grass if you're absolutely desperate. How do you feel about eating insects, Instructor Reen? Yeah, sure, I'll eat your bugs next time I get a chance. Damn it, Reen. Don't just eat random bugs from people. But I mean, I probably wouldn't turn it down if it tasted good. It is protein after all. Might be a little crunchy. Might be a little sweet. Who knows? We can also head over to Einhell Keep. Not that there's any reason to be here. I mean, this is exactly like the old schoolhouse. You even get the music dying out and just get the sounds of birds chirping. Just kind of admire just how large this thing is. And this is where, this is the operations room where Schmidt and Tita were giving us advice from. And of course there is just a basic door to actually go somewhere here. It is locked off to us though, although we can go all the way here, so I don't know why they even bothered. Who haven't I talked to yet? Let me just scroll down here, see if I'm missing anybody. Muse gave her too much advice for her own good, basically. Oh, there's one thing I have to do before exploring the field here. You actually want to talk to Juna again. Because you can buy stuff from her now. She sells potatoes and such, naturally. Speaking of selling things to her. Just gonna do that. You can't buy any ingredients from her yet, so don't worry about that too much. She's got some really expensive healing items. We're not going to be buying any of that now because our money's a bit tight. Battle scopes are pretty expensive. We do want the first issue of the Imperial Chronicle, though. And I actually have the luxury of being able to read it and see what it talks about. Of course, I actually have to go to my books to read it here. Okay. Imperial Chronicle, Issue 1. Politics. The Imperial Diet closes. On March 25th, the Imperial Diet in Heimdall shut its doors. The House of Representatives and the House of Peers that existed until the year before last will be merged, and new representatives will be chosen from the provinces of Crossbell, Northumbria, and from the Jurai SEZ. Government Representative Chancellor Osborne also sat on the Diet, and the chambers saw many lively discussions as well as the passage of more important laws than seen in a normal year. The pros and cons of abolishing the houses. Last spring, the Imperial Diet was formed upon suggestion of the government leadership, the approval of the Emperor, and the sanction of the Imperial Supreme Court. Those from the House of Representatives were strongly against it at first, but finally agreed when it was decided that a certain number of titled members would be guaranteed seats. As a result, smooth discussions of serious matters that concern the entire empire and the passage of so many new laws became possible. Of course, they would have to guarantee seats to certain prestigious individuals to push that through. Conversation with Imperial Governor Regnitz. With the existence of the Imperial Provincial Council, the former bicameral legislator of the House of Representatives and Peers was deemed to be inefficient. The Chancellor has a clear vision in how to proceed and reform in accordance with the changing times, but certain laws require an amount of discussion. Governor Regnitz. You can see that there's a little bit of friction there, that Governor Regnitz believes in the rule of law, and moving on with that, while Chancellor Osborne's like, I need to push through with my plans here. Yeah, politics are a mess, that's for sure. Culture. The Crown Prince begins his schooling. On April 1st, Thor's Military Academy of Trista, situated east of Heimdall, held this year's entrance ceremony. The cadet who stood on stage to represent the new students was Cedric Rice Arnor himself. I don't have to tell you that he is the Crown Prince of the Erebonian Empire. The Military Academy boasts many well-known alumni, such as the Ashen Chevalier Reen Schwarzer. It admitted a large number of new students this year, abolishing class separation based on birth, and revamping its curriculum. The school is now reborn as a more serious military institution. His Highness missed admission last year due to his physical condition, but his recovery and growth have made him almost unrecognizable. His confident address as head of the new students left a new female student who sat next to him saying, I couldn't help but be charmed. I thank Adios for the chance to study with him. An entrance ceremony was also held at a branch campus in Leeves to the west of Heimdall. That's right, we get a single throwaway line in this goddamn article. What a joke. Spotlight. Riding Club 9s. Our Empires is a proud club of horsemanship for all ladies and gentlemen. Our club is currently accepting new members regardless of title. Visit our location in the capital, every province, and Crossbell City for details. Oh dear. Just classic political stuff. So basically, the gist of it is Osborne's trying to force through legislator. And he's doing it through whatever means possible. Naturally, you know, that kind of political upheaval tends to cause problems. But considering the Empire just loves Osborne, it's a lot easier to get away with it. We see situations like this actually fairly common in real life, so, you know, it's realistic at least. Anyway, let's talk to Luis and Jessica here. Looks like they're planning on joining some kind of sports club, but they don't want to join the swimming club. And they don't have any stables, so a riding club wouldn't work either. Track's not gonna work, but, you know, maybe they'll find a sport that they like. He's here if you need any advice, but we're not gonna go to you for advice. We know exactly what that means. Yeah, Jessica's pretty interesting. She's like Laura Light. Laura Light. Now with 20% less sugar. Skiing and snowboarding are popular in Remiferia, but obviously we don't have the snowy peaks to pull that off. Yeah, they've probably observed her and like, oh shit, she's hot for teacher. And they're thinking about lacrosse, but that's probably not in the cards either. They'll find a sport they like, I'm sure, eventually. Alright. I'm gonna make a new save here. I don't think I'm missing anything important at this stage, so let's go on to the hangar. So the Panzer Soldat hangar is part of the research building. Naturally. I mean, what else are you gonna do research on? That she did. Well, I mean, She had to go fast. She only had 2 games of development compared to 4. Oh, Tita. Don't drop all that shit. And now Tita gets her official introduction card. Not showing her a lot of love despite being
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in Class 9, Military Finance. Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
So sorry you had to all be dropped into place like that. It was almost as bad as Phantasma. Wait, no, that never happened. We're not supposed to talk about that. Seems like Tita's doing a lot of work, despite being a student here. I hope she's getting paid at least. Cause yeah, that kind of maintenance work ain't cheap. And I bet for sure Panzer Soldats are Hangar darlings. Like, repairing them probably takes ages. And of course, Reen's mentioning the Zeiss Central Factory. We've seen that before. Are you related to the Zeiss Central Factory, Tita Russell? You know, that name sounds really familiar. It's almost like the person who founded Zeiss Central Factory was Albert Russell or something. What? No, that couldn't be. Involved with them, if that's how you want to put it. Quit beating around the bush. Just say you're, you know, freaking the granddaughter of Albert Russell. Jeez, Reen, put 2 and 2 together faster. You're supposed to be a history teacher. You should know this shit. Schwarzer. Force her to make a quartz. So yeah, Tita's gonna be our orbital engineer. We can talk to her for synthesis at any time, in addition to the other shops and stuff in various towns we go to throughout the game. Yeah, we're gonna go to other places besides Leeves, obviously. But that will come in time. For now, though, let's go and modify our orbment. Also talk to Tita.
Yes!
So, you can see what we've got here. Break is actually pretty good stuff. Obviously. Attack, strike, spells of various, you know, uses. I'm just gonna make an action 1 quartz.
Thanks!
Just because, you know, you have to make something, so might as well make something useful. Get back to maintenance work. Alright. And there's some space for new models as well. So we could always get more stuff there. And we've also opened some new functions here, opening our slots so we can cast more spells and such, as well as weapon customization and quartz customization. And since we've seen all of the important events, we can leave the campus for the day. But there's still a little bit more dialogue to do.
I'll help.
So yeah, we got a few U materials, but the only thing we really want to do here is exchange our Sepith.
Thanks. Yes.
And maybe open up a few slots while we're at it. Oh. Never mind, we don't have nearly enough Sepith to open up any slots.
Yes.
She doesn't have any Master Quartz for sale. Yet. But she will. She also has a few EP charges and insulating tape if you need it. As well as the Zai Central Factory goggles if you need an accessory. But yeah. Oh yeah, there is tons of dialogue in this game. It's, I think the script's even longer than both the Crossbell games, so, you know. I'll try to show off as much of it as I possibly can. Let's talk to Valimar. Yeah, I've literally just spent like an hour just like walking around here talking to everybody. And Valimar is, you know, basically being Reen's mom. Don't push yourself too hard, son. And Valimar with like another service person to, you know, help him out. Also, we have vending machines. Vending machines are basically shops. If you want some canned juice or canned coffee, it's a place to go. Alright. See if anyone's dialogue changed after this. Doesn't look like it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and head out now. You can't tell him about what the other Awakeners have done in his cockpit. Wink wink, nudge nudge. There's a reason they call it a cockpit, Reen. Would you like to hear some sordid tales of Emperor Dreigels? No, no, please no. I feel like that would ruin my image of him forever. Alright then, let's head on out. What do you mean I haven't talked to all of the students yet? What are you talking about, Reen? I've talked to all the students. Don't you lie to me like that. Yeah, his stuff hasn't changed. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, I see flowing water and I think, ooh, fishing. But I don't have a fishing rod yet. Seriously, who am I missing? And of course, Aurelia is really warming up to the idea of making him student council advisor. Seriously, though. I mean, I guess I haven't run into Ash from Muse yet, but that's about it. Oh, I haven't talked to Michael either. Oh, thank you. I was wondering if I missed somebody, and it's like, yeah, I haven't talked to Valerie. Thank you. I was wondering who I was missing. Aw, he's trying to control the funds. Class chess, musical instruments, various sports. She's very skilled. Basically, whatever Aurelia does, she's the best at. So yeah, let's go find Valerie. Ah, that's why I missed her. I didn't go into this area here. Because this is where the student store and stuff is, so I kind of figured that there wouldn't be anyone hiding around here, because the place isn't open yet, obviously. But, yeah. There's Valerie. Let's go bug Valerie. Kinda, sorta, yeah. Mendokusai.
Can I help you?
Exactly as snotty as I was expecting. I think I'll pass. I'm not obligated to tell you anything. I'd advise you to use the other students to boost your instructor evaluations instead. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Yep, she wants none of this. Like, she's not even, like, tsundere, she's just, like, sun. Okay. I think that's it now, for sure. Just gonna take the scenic route around here, check some nooks and crannies, but I think I'm good. That one takes me to Einhell. There isn't any other yellow dots hiding around here. Nobody's smoking up in the back of the shed here. No, this isn't me. Alright. Let's head on out for real this time. Also, save again. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, he was able to talk with all the students. Good. I like that it, checks that. So yeah, let's return to the dorm.
Well, if it ain't Instructor Schwarzer.
Well, we talked to everyone except Ash, who is obviously gonna bug us now.
He's from Combat Tactics.
Seeing you work so hard's really inspirational, you know?
Name's Ash Carbide.
Ash Carbide. I'm in Class 8, Combat Tactics. Looked like you were really going out of your way to help all us students. You're just a stand-up guy, ain't you? Guess I should have expected that from you. After all, you are a national hero, Ashen Chevalier.
I'm just a new instructor who's fresh out of school himself. I've heard about you from Instructor Randolph. Sounds like you've got some pretty impressive skills.
Oh yeah, he's a very useful party member.
It's good to meet you, Ash. I'm sure I'll see you in some of my classes and during training exercises.
Oh, just a little bit,
Yeah, sure thing. By the way, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How's it feel? Flying around in your big gray doll, being the government's lapdog?
Pardon me.
And Muse's like, hey, don't you talk about my man like that. No, sir.
One of the girls from military finance.
Her again.
Oh, great.
Hello, Ash from Class 8. Instructor Reen. You two seem to be having so much fun chatting, I couldn't help wanting to join in.
I was just about to leave. I'm looking forward to Panzer Soldat training next week. How about you?
What does he mean by that?
Well, Reen, he hates your guts. Most people aren't so blatant about it, but he said it directly to your face.
Oh dear. Did I interrupt something?
No, this is more of an out of the frying pan into the fire kind of situation here.
Oh, no, not at all. You're from military finance, right?
That's right. I'm Muse Egret from Class 9. Do you remember me? I'm in your 4th period history lessons.
I'm also the best girl.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard
Or at
about
least
you
that's
from
what I
Instructor
tell people.
Toa, too. We're not that far into the school year, but it's already clear you're an outstanding student.
You're making me blush.
You can make me blush in more ways than one. Wink, wink,
To tell
nudge,
the
nudge.
truth, I've heard rumors about you as well, Instructor.
That you're a raging
I've
siscon?
always thought it would make me so happy if I could get to know you better.
Well, I suppose I don't have to say any innuendo. She does the work for me, and that's why she's great.
I see. Well, I'd recommend taking those rumors with a grain of salt.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier.
Yeah.
The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
What?
Well, I should be going now. Good day, Instructorine.
Yuze's
I hope
great.
we have a lovely school year together.
Filled with lots of warm memories. Foo, 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 foo. She knows what she wants. Ash Carbide and Muse Egret. Between those two in Class 7, it's gonna be quite a year. Yep. You're gonna have a lot of troubles on your hands, that's for sure. Damn straight he does. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped turned up. Okay, I'll stop. Panzer Soldat training and the special lessons. I can't believe he just leaves that 50 Mira coin out there. About branch campus enhancement. Deepening your bonds with the other faculty members can increase the branch campus's enhancement rating. In fact, there are hidden events this very evening that will increase the enhancement rating. So basically, it's another thing like academy points, which you'll get through doing various side quests and such. But it comes with perks and benefits, so it's always worth your while to seek out those events. We're just gonna go walk around and bug some people. Shouldn't go into Randy's room without permission. Or Michael's room. Oh, for sure. Also, I realized that in order for this to make sense, Reen's bed would actually have to be over here. Whatever, I don't care. Writing liberties. I was looking at that, I was like, that bugs me. That bugs me. Just a little bit. Let's go bug Principal Aurelia. I'm just gonna stand in front of my door, you might as well come inside. I mean... Wink wink, nudge nudge. That reminds me of the time when I... And of course, Aurelia's room is swag as fuck. Like... If I had a room like this, I would just, like, live here. The main campus dorms are a bit too luxurious, I say as I sit in this fucking swank-ass apartment. Holy... And of course, she is a graduate from Thor's. Naturally. Seeing as you're my dear little junior alumnus, feel free to come visit me at any time. If you can keep up. But yeah, like, check out this wolf, though. Or, is that a wolf? No, that's a lion. Of course it's a lion. It's like, no, that's a wolf. No, that's a lion. Check it out, though. It's cool. She even has an orbital radio, and, check out this bar. Yeah, Aurelia likes to drink. That is. That's a nice little detail. I appreciate that. I love how we have to knock on Randolph's room, but we can just barge into Toa's room, no problem. I also like that she just has a stepladder out at all times. That's just so perfect. Absolutely not. Reen, you're not a nurse. I'm a nurse. Fair enough. Toa understands that, you know, Reen and her are basically platonic best buddies. And even though she kind of has a little thing for him, and he has a little thing for her, it's, you know, they're more just like really good work buddies. Or at least that's the dynamic I always got from them. I never really found their relationship to be, like, explicitly romantic. Not like some of the other ones, anyway. But again, that's just my take on it, and obviously, obviously other people have different opinions on it. So that means she'll have to talk to the boys. Ooh, scary. Scary, scary. You know, boys only want one thing. Head pats. Yeah, some of the other girls are, like, straight up obvious romantic. Like, Elisa, Emma, Laura, all basically fit in romantic. Fee, you can kind of argue that it's a bit more, siblingy, whatever, sisterly, brotherly, whatever you want to call it. But, there's still romantic undertones in that one. And then, like, Sarah is obviously, like, a hot protector. Yeah, he in Sen 4 was like, oh yeah, she wants it. Huh? Don't... Oh yeah, we need these. Right. Isn't it kind of sleazy for a male teacher to be dropping in on his female student's room in the middle of the night? That kind of thing might give me some ideas, you know? Sorry, what was that, Yuna? Oh, nothing? I'm not gonna lose to some Erebonian when it comes to studying. She gives everything her all. Damn straight. You know, if you're gonna wish me goodnight, you should give me a kiss first. Sorry, what was that? No. I'm having too much fun with this. And it looks like there's somebody in that room, but we can't go bug them. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Might as well check Kurt's room. Doesn't look like he's in, though. No, he is. His nickname's a sport. How about we don't make that my nickname? Yeah, why didn't you just give them to him while he was still on campus? I understand you're busy, but you'd be well served taking some time to hone your techniques. You're kind of sloppy. Alright. Let's see if I can bug anyone else here. Doesn't look like it, though. It looks like everyone in their room is kind of locked in their rooms and we can't really bother them, so that's fine. Anyway, let's talk to Louise over here first. And you can see what she looks like without the glasses on. Apparently we look just like Instructor Randolph with her glasses off. It's scary that you mistook him for Instructor Randolph. It's fun not seeing things too clearly sometimes. I mean, I do need to bug Altina. Eventually. I haven't mistaken an object for a person yet. Oh god, Louise. But yeah, she has a character note update here, so worthwhile to check out. This is the women's bath. To step foot in there would be to forfeit my life. So let's hop into the bath before bugging Altina. It's just heated well water. It's not natural hot springs, you hot spring maniac. Hello. Well, how could he refuse? Hey, Schwarzer, hope I'm not bothering you with my sexy abs. Jeez, Reen's even thinking the same thing. Dorms in a mansion, fancy baths. Erebonia is one ritzy place, that's for sure. Yeah, the main campus definitely didn't have baths like this. Looks like you really work out, but... It's that story with the big scar on your chest. Well, you see, when I was a kid... spoilers. Now that you mention it, look at all of those scars that we can actually kind of see. Damn, Reen, just outright say it, why don't you? Yeah, damn straight. It's like, you, that's a nice scar on your chest. I can make a bigger one for you, if you aren't careful. Yeah, at least, you know, Randy's being upfront about his past as a Jaeger now. Compared to how he was in the Crossbell games, he was very reluctant to admit that he was a Jaeger until the situation basically demanded it of him. It's wasn't a part of his past that he was proud of, but he's grown past it, and it's really nice to see. Of course, for most English speakers, they're like, what the hell are you talking about? All I know is this guy's hot. And it's like, yeah, he's damn hot now. He's steaming. And he's given us some coffee milk for our trouble. What a nice guy. Nice and cold, ain't it? I had it in the fridge. I lied. It's actually hot. It's actually hot coffee. What? I lied. It's actually cold. I'm sorry. I think of that every time I see someone giving coffee in a JRPG. But yeah, you can bathe once a night and during the day on a free day. It restores your CP, and it will typically come with an event. It doesn't always, though. But typically it'll come with an event like that. It also lets you improve your school fulfillment levels. You can see our campus enhancement rating has gone from 0 to 2. And then he's a demon. Eavesdropping? Oh, you're so naughty. If you want to eavesdrop, you can come to my room at any time. Oh, Muse. If the timing's right, I might be able to show you a bit of hospitality. Oh, dear. Oh, God, I love Muse. Getting her innuendo in English totally makes it worth it. Yeah, looks like Wayne's ready to work out here. And so is Kyrie. Don't worry, Kyrie. You're already a proud Erebonian man. Anyway, Altina's in the dining room here, but let's go bug other people. Like Pablo, who I can't believe is Scottish, and I love it. Who else after the lads can I ask? She tried her best. Let's talk to Ash, who is very clearly reading a Grab Your magazine here. What's up, Mr. Hero? Is this porn? Full of a bunch of babes in swimsuits, yeah, man. I like reading this out in the open because I'm a loser. Can't go around scarring all the poor little kiddos. You know, they're afraid of a little skin. Good day now. Night. Yeah, that's all he has to say. Let's go bug Leonora and Jessica here. Looks like they both found clubs. Good for them. I like Leonora. She's very upfront and forward, but you know, she's a nice person. Perhaps. We will see. I've got some ideas. Hey, let's bug Tita and Sandy, who seem to be doing the cooking here. Or they're just hanging out in the kitchen. Okay, no, they're forming the cooking club, so, you know, yeah, they're probably going to be in here a lot. Of course, Sandy grew up cooking, and Tita was always cooking for her grandpa, so it makes a whole lot of sense. Of course, she wants to cook for someone special. I'm not sure how I'd rank all the new students. I know I like most of them, that's for sure. It'd be hard to pick a favorite out of the non-Class 7 students. Yep, I need to give you a head pat right now. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, Reen technically joined a club. He joined the Student Council Gopher Club. The one-person club that allowed him to talk to everyone. In fact, he's still part of that club today. It's just, you know, he's not a student anymore. And Altina is having the trouble of understanding what to do with her newfound freedom. I wasn't aware educational institutions required so many decisions to be made on a daily basis. Well, I mean, I gotta hand it to Altina. She's really trying to move on and grow as a person. It's just very difficult. Yeah, I mean, hell, he's almost a Capua service delivery boy understudy at this point, too. Alright, so we've talked to everybody, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So let's head back to our room and take the big snooze. Once again, I'll be dropping a save here. And yeah, let's move on. Bedtime for Reen. I've never heard this ringtone before, even though we've heard this ringtone before. What the hell's the round of 7?
Hello, Reen? Can you hear me?
Oh boy, it's Felix. Wait, I mean Elliot.
Oh, it worked! The connection went through! Just a sec, let me turn the video on. Long time no see, Reen. Well, I guess it's only been a month since we last talked. But it's been 4 whole months since I've seen your face.
Aww.
This was Prince Oliver's doing. He gave you your Arcus too, right? The special program we're using right now is called an app.
Yeah, it's called an app because we stole it from Apple. The fuck's Apple?
Yep, crystal clear. Did you get taller again?
That's not fair. Why are you so tall, Reen?
Your birthday's coming up soon, right?
And Reen's birthday is apparently in June. Interesting. Or, no, May. His birthday's in May. What am I talking about? It's only April right now.
Congratulations on graduating, Reen. From the sound of it, there were a few issues, but I guess everything's alright now.
Thankfully, he had enough attendance to pass. And apparently, the Music Academy education is only a 1-year program.
Yeah, I started earlier this month.
God, I wish education programs were as quick in Erebonia as they are in reality.
I was hoping I'd be able to see you in person. Along with Machias, of course.
Yeah, that's always been Reen's thing. It's, like, 100% part of his character that he didn't set his roots. So, you know, he got swept away with the turbulent times and ended up becoming Osborn's puppet. Despite, you know, his inclinations towards other things and his, you know, general good personage. He's caught in a role that he doesn't really want.
I can definitely see him going there.
And, of course, Machias is an auditor for the government.
But it's like he's putting himself in a position to go up against his dad. I'm a little worried.
That'd be great. I mean, you'd get people out into the workforce quickly. But you know, that's another discussion for another time. Be pretty great though.
Oh, you remembered?
Of course, Reen remembered. Class 7 is about the only thing keeping him alive at this point.
Well, it is a school.
Yep.
Toa's also an instructor, right? Anyone else I know working there?
Yeah, actually. And then they just spend hours talking to each other over the phone. And Elliot goes, "No, you hang up. No, you hang up, Elliot. No, you hang up, Reen. No, you hang up, Elliot." No, God. I'm sorry. In any case, we've made it to our free day. So, like free days in Cold Steel 1, Cold Steel 2, you get to explore town, get to, you know, do various side quests throughout the day. There's a hidden quest. You have to go to the old school house, or the Einhell Keep, the new school house. My first free day as a teacher. Time to get started doing all the busy work for all the people around here. And naturally, you receive bonding points. So about bonding events. Special events can be triggered with students of Class 7 and certain other characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed, yada yada yada. Use up all your points before advancing the story. And on the evenings of free days, you'll also receive another bonding event. Oh, right. I have to play children's card games. Oh, God. Well, at least I will kind of understand what the hell I'm doing, so that should certainly help out with everything I need to do. Alright. Let's see if anyone's hanging around the campus here. Doesn't look like it. Well, there's one person here. Looks like Maya's getting ready for the day. It basically is Magic the Gathering. It's just, it's hard to know how to play Magic the Gathering when you can't read the cards. Especially when reading the cards is 90% of Magic the Gathering. Okay, so what the hell is Maya worried about wearing? And what kind of hospitality are they planning to show us? I suppose we'll have to see. Anyway, it's important to start off the day by taking a bath at because, you know, you take a bath in the night, and you take a bath in the morning, and then you take another bath at night. Because that's how you live. That's good, clean living, right? Although, I mean, I'm of the opinion that that is too many baths. It is a bit indulgent to take a bath in the morning when you took a bath in the evening. And of course, Toa just said the exact same thing. Well, I mean, she's working with Muse. She's in the same club as Muse, so... Yep. Yeah, it looks like they're enjoying the bath together in separate rooms, because it would be lewd otherwise. Yeah, this building used to be a noble's mansion. A certain noble we may or may not have met before. And apparently Principal Aurelia renovated the baths out of her own pocket because... hell yeah, why not? Of course she's extremely wealthy, I mean, she's a countess. She's also highly capable, and like, the best general in the military. There's no reason to believe she wouldn't be loaded. Erebonia's very own hot spring paradise. And Toa came along with them to Ymir in Cold Steel 1, well, in between the events of Cold Steel 1, because it was in a drama CD. Remember this? Remember this thing that only, like, devoted fans would have actually went and checked out? Yeah, Aurelia is a pretty great principal. Let's go to Ymir, just the two of us. In a non-romantic way. Actually, no, we'll bring all our friends. Because that's what we do. Today's technically a day off. Not that you understand what that means, but... And our bonding level went up, so now she's at nearly 3 stars. Not quite there. Alright, let's explore the town. We haven't had the opportunity to do so yet, but welcome to Leeves. This is the west exit. We don't need to go that way. I'd put it at about that, yeah. Although, I actually think Toa is one of the more denser characters for, like, ladies with romantic know-how, so I think if anyone didn't know, it'd be her. Anyway, let's go check out some of the places in town here. First of all is Carnegie Books and Games. So not only is it a bookstore, but they also have, like, board games and shit. This actually looks like a really relaxing place. Like, I would love to just, like, spend hours here, like, playing board games with people. Wish I had a local game store like this. I don't have anything like this close by. Right. This is, also very important to talk to Rachel here. There are many more board games besides chess. There's also card and puzzle games. I used to play Blade. And, since we talked to her, we get the first chapter of the book series in this game, Heartless Edgar, which I will be reading because this is the first time I'm witnessing it, despite playing these games in Japanese. Obviously because I can't read Japanese. So let's talk to her as well. Oop. Let's see what she has for sale. She's got an accessory, Proverb Swift Wind, and a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. So, nothing too important at this point in time. I'm known as the Ashen Chevalier to some, but others call me the King of Games. It's time to... Oh god, I'm sorry. Battle City, no. We're battling all across Erebonia. Now I'm just, like, picturing Eustace dressed up like Kaiba. You might think you're awesome, but you're just a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck, Reen Schwarzer. Actually, no, that would be Patrick. That is 100% Patrick's MO. Looks like Sunday school's in session there. We'll leave the kids be. Let's talk to the father here. This is Father Henry, who has the same sprite, although it's a little updated, as the other fathers around there. Yo. I'm just gonna make a new save here. Alright, let's keep exploring the town, checking out all the shops. Next place up is the Lapin Boutique. Lapin is French for rabbit, which is fitting, considering we have a rabbit for a party member. Yep. Buy gifts at various stores, you can give them to people, increase your bond with them. Many gifts are only available for a limited time, so buy them when you see them. That's basically the rule of gifts in this. And it seems Valerie likes high fashion, apparently. She's still having trouble deciding on her club, though. She might join the student council at this rate. The Ice Queen from Northumbria. Leave her be. It's her day off. I want to do what I want to do. Alright. Anyway, talk to the shop owner here. A really cute and small instructor came to say hi. Maybe I was a little hasty. Apparently he's fine as long as they're cute. Words to live by. Anyway, so in addition to gift items, which we will be buying, even though it is pretty expensive, there's also cosmetic items, like red hair Reen. You can change his hair color with that. And there's a few accessories, you know, standard stuff, accessories to wear. You know, nice stuff. We are a bit pinched for cash at the moment, so I will hold off on buying the cosmetic item. But I am buying the gift item because I know that won't be there later. The hair color will be, though, so I can pick that up later. Our next destination is the inn here. And so this is Barney's Inn. We've met the daughter of the inn here. So now we can talk to the boss here. Inns are a good place to pick up on recipes and such. So, always worth checking that out. He takes extra good care of the students, especially when they have needs that need to be met. So, yeah, you can buy the onion ring recipe here. Don't forget room 444. Yep. I wonder if there actually is a room 444 now that I think about it. You can also rest and such if you need to. We don't at the moment. Oh, Mr. Instructor Person, hello. Mr. Randy is so funny. Mr. Cool Instructor. She's doing her job well. And of course, Randy's here drinking at, 9 in the morning. Guy in the position can't go around knocking back the hard stuff. Well, not during the day, at least. Nah, he's just drinking light beer. Non-alcoholic. Nah, man, he's not acting. This is how Randy always is. This is the rear entrance. Rear entrance. Okay, they don't have the door numbers labeled, so, I like to imagine there's a special room in the rear entrance. No, I haven't talked to this guy. Oh, I did. Never mind. He's just so forgettable. It's what he does best. And here's Sydney hitting on all the girls.
Woo! Nice!
No, those girls definitely aren't locals. Who are they looking for? Are they looking for me? Yeah, Sydney is not doing a very good job here. It looks like Muse is here at the shop. Noi Suan. Okay, that's what they're going with. Yeah, I was always wondering what the translation of this place actually ended up being, but they're going with Chinese. That makes sense. I don't speak Chinese at any degree whatsoever, so I have no idea what that actually means, but maybe someone knows. And I guess instead of Lado, he's just gonna be Rod. That works. And he gives us the fishing rod. Fishing is a little different in this game, and it's actually a lot nicer than the other systems, I find. I've dabbled a little, says Master Angler Reen Schwarzer. Come on. Oh yeah, she knows what she's looking for. Spread the love of fishing. And we also get the fishing book and bait, so now we can start catching some actual fish. And if you catch enough certain kinds of fish, he'll give you special gifts. So don't be afraid to go nuts with your fishing. Press X in your body's water, start fishing, leave your information in your notebook, and you can exchange fish for items at him and a few other places around the country. So it's a good thing to keep in mind. He also mentions that there's a fishing spot in the city if you want to go ahead and do so. There's also a gift for Altina here, so we're going to purchase that. And you can see he also has a bunch of accessories for your fishing rod here. The more of these you buy, the better your fishing ability is. They're also very, very expensive, so it's very hard to buy these early in the game. But we can break the economy in half at this stage of the game, so it's actually not as bad as it sounds. I'm going to be getting all of this off screen though, so just a so you know sort of thing. Muse has a bonding event. We'll consider doing that, but for the time being, probably just gonna keep walking around. So now that we've seen all the various stores in town, we get ourselves a quest here. He's from the Capua Shipping Company. Yep. Even standing here talking, I'm running out of time. Oh no, if only someone will do my job for me. Yeah, that's the thing. I think according to my polls, others have priority over Muse, so I'll probably end up skipping her event. Altina and Juna are 1 and 2, so I'll be doing their bonding events whenever they come up, is basically how it turned out. So there's the 9-Vol Exchange store, which is the pawn shop, and Radio Trista, which is, you know, Radio Trista. Alright. So this required quest will show us the other important places to go to in the town. 9 volley. Quests have a required mark next to their name, and the story will progress only when they're completed. Please note that when the story progresses, quests with a time limit of short will vanish from your list, and you will be unable to complete them. Alright then, let's go... Might as well finish this up before doing anything else. You can bug the guy there for whatever reason, but there's no reason to bug them, so why bother? I'm just trying to get my bearings around here as I get used to this place again. 9 volley is right here. Looks like they sell dust in here.
That's weird. Could've sworn I put the RPG launcher in here. I leave it sitting in the shipping container, maybe?
I don't recognize this voice at all.
Oh, you a customer?
Say hi to the best girl in the game. Jingo!
Welcome to the exchange shop, 9 volley. You want bullets? Pills? We can get pretty much whatever.
I'm kidding. Jingo's not the best girl, but she is an amazing girl, and I do like her a lot. She's our friendly neighborhood pawn shop owner. Much better than that grumpy Mict guy. The RF gun unit I got legally. The goods, of course. I am a broker, you know. I'll let you buy out the black market menu. Nice. I am the owner here. But I'm already 12, so you better not treat me like some kid. Oh god, Jingo's great. Hey man, everything's legal if you don't get caught. So yeah, exchange shop works like it does in the older games. You can exchange for items. If you're missing certain books or other things, you can kind of get them here. Not always, but there's a random chance that they'll show up in the inventory if you've missed it. Yep, she has a cute little puppy named Cerberus. Second our eyes met, I knew. That pup's gonna make a killer hunter someday. Just you wait and see. Reen, no, don't help people disarm their black market goods. You're not a launderer. She also sells shining palm droplets, which get you shining palm bait. Might as well buy one. And she super jacks up the price of the second one, so there's no real reason to buy that.
Wanna buy something?
Anyway, she has, you know, some monster ingredients for sale.
Come on, buy some more. Wanna buy something?
As well as some armor and accessories here.
Done already?
But yeah. So, you know, basic stuff. Jingo's good. Good people. Our next destination will bring us to Radio Trista, which, if I recall correctly... That's not it. This is the mayor's house. Let's go check on the mayor anyway. Why not? Mayor Haddock. I wonder if he knows Mayor Cod. It's pretty swanky digs, that's for sure. Yeah. So, the exit I'm looking for is actually over here. Let's read the life of Tomatonio. He was proud to be born a tomato, and he strove to be a great tomato so he could achieve his dream of being eaten one day. Oh, God. Yeah, if you want to read that on your own time, you can always pause the video on YouTube and check it out there. But, yeah. So glad we picked up the life of Tomatonio. I'm getting lost again. Welcome to Trista Radio. We'll be here for a few very fun side quests. Apparently, broadcasting's heavily restricted in Trista. That's why they're moving over here.
So, you came to me.
Oh God, is this Monk's voice?
I was planning on coming to talk with you. I didn't expect you to find me first, though.
I was not expecting this. I don't mind it, but I was not expecting this in the slightest. Say hi to Monk, everyone.
Welcome to Radio Trista. It's been a while, Reen.
He sounds like a chain smoker. He sounds like a chain smoker. Yeah, that's totally it. What's in the package anyway? Oh, you know, some recording equipment. And the Radio Maniac is now a director. Way to go, Monk. Apparently he has a couple things he wants to tell us. Go visit the chapel after we're done our deliveries. And the other thing is, there's going to be a new show on Radio Trista, so watch it. Alright, so that was pretty useful. Talk to him again. I wonder what kind of surprise we have in store for us. That's fine. He's gross. He's like some introverted, hard-working dweeb. Two of us don't get along at all. Oh, jeez. Do you think Monk is pretty disgusting? Oh shit, she just lays into him. I'm glad I talked to that random NPC. Anyway, we haven't actually stopped in the Reset Cafe, despite, you know, it being a building here. Talk to Lisa. She's a good woman. And now that she has kids to sell stuff to, like her special pancakes, a closely guarded recipe. There's also Kurt here playing chess, but he's at the bottom of the pecking order, let's be real. Let him have his fun.
This might be a good spot for fishing.
Anyway, we can do fishing here. I'll be holding off on that until I upgrade my fishing rod. I'll be doing most of my fishing off screen, just because it's very time consuming. Hey man, the branch camp has just started. Give it some time and it'll impress you. Anyway. Yeah, Lisa's probably like the first one to know about it. She's probably like, ooh, I see a depressed young girl. Let's get her to spill all the details over pancakes. And then, you know, she obviously overheard her conversation. Just give it some time. Just give it some time. Just 1 second.
Thank you.
Gardening scissors? You mean gardening shears? I don't think I've ever heard them referred to as gardening scissors. But, I mean, maybe that's just a, local thing here. Yeah, you can't fish in that pond despite how it looks. Actually, what am I doing? You can also open up a map of Erebonia, and you get to actually see what the entire Erebonia nation looks like. You got Nord Highlands up here, Crossbell City over here, Calvard Republic's in shadow, of course, but you can see Bereahard and Legram and Liberal Kingdom down at the bottom here. You know, all sorts of cool things. The west side of Erebonia is open here as well, but we'll explore that in more detail in time. You can also see who we've got for bonding events: Muse, Kurt, and Altina at the moment. So actually, I would be doing Altina and Muse's bonding events. Okay, good to know. Although, I should check if I got any more votes on this. Right. So I'm running a straw poll to decide who I'm pairing up with for this game. So I've posted a few times, but I haven't done it in the past few hours. So put a link up here. And it's also available if you click Emma down in the panels below. I usually have any polls of any interest there. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. Anyway, I gotta go find Jim. Tell him that his deliveries are all done. Yeah. That she is. That she is. And he's telling us all about the prowess of the Bobcat. We're fast. We're reliable. You can always count on Capua delivery service. Yeah, Muse's at the bottom of the list, but somebody voted for her. Can't believe the Ashen Chevalier is a teacher. I mean, technically one of the bros has more votes than Muse, so does that mean I actually don't do Muse's bonding event and do Kurt's instead? Because that's kind of what it looks like. Kind of looks like Muse's actually the one who is getting shorted out here. Anyway, for completing this quest, we get academic points. I've mentioned this before, but academic points are basically things you should strive to max out. It may not always be possible, but do your best and do as many quests as possible. And try to get to S rank. The Academy gives you perks, the quests give you rewards. There's no real reason not to. Alright. So there's a couple of more things to do here before I call it an episode. I mean, I'll do the bonding events, of course, but there's still some more story stuff that we want to take care of here. And now that Sunday school's finished...
Yes, goodbye. Be careful on your way home.
That voice sounds familiar. Of course, this is the first time she's voiced, but that voice is definitely familiar. Oh, hi, Rosine. It's good to see you again.
Thank you for coming. It's been some time, Reen.
She's so cute. Don't want none unless you got nuns, hun. Wait. Yeah, why don't you come say hello? Nah, you just been too busy. These kids these days, always working. And of course, Monk's like, nah, keep it a surprise. He'll really enjoy that. And it seems like Rosine's happy for us, as she should be. I mean, she's done a little bit to support us from the shadows.
Second among the Dominion, in fact. I stand at the right hand of our leader, and am known by some as the Partitioner.
So this is something that happened in New Game Plus of Cold Steel 2. So yeah, basically, you know, this is stuff we've seen.
But you already know my real name, of course.
Before.
I've never hidden that from you. I am and shall always be Thomas Lysander.
I'm a squire, tasked with supporting him in the execution of his duties. You could say I'm an apprentice knight of the Grelsritter.
Yep. So that's the big deal. We've actually have the church, you know, working behind the scenes in this game as well. So not only was that quest where we were chasing around Barkhorn, who was flying around in Merkaba, there is also Thomas Lysander, who's been watching over us as an instructor from the very beginning. And, you know, despite her affiliation, she, you know, they were still classmates, they were still friends. So, I mean, there's no bad blood between them or anything. And decide to meet again soon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I mean, it is a JRPG. You can't rule out the possibility that the church is the true enemy. But if it is, they are pulling one hell of a long con. Considering all the work the Septian Church has done to stabilize the region. I mean, I have a hard time believing it. Maybe they end up like a true enemy in the sense that it's a good versus good fight, where both sides have their reasons, but, you know, their reasons bring them into conflict, but I don't know. I'm spitballing here. Looks like some kids are, having some fun dueling. But they drop their cards. You can't duel without your cards. Of course, the kids really love it. Well, I mean, he's already picked it up. It's time to go bug some kids about card games. I'll have you know, I'm a master of children's card games. Aww. Kids are so cute. Let's head to Carnegie here. And it's time to duel. Kids from earlier, they're playing cards together. Time to bully kids in a children's card game. Where'd my blacks go? Vantage Masters, or VM for short, is super duper fun! You better get good at it fast, or else. Nah, we're gonna get a starter pack. I mean, it'd be pretty fun if they handed out, like, Magic the Gathering starter decks for, like, first-time players. I think that would get more people interested in the games. Then again, I don't know if Magic's very fun right now. So, for this tutorial, deck 1 has been set up for you, so we get to begin the match with that. So, whatever. You can edit your deck if you have the opportunity to, but we're kind of locked into this. So you just hit start button to begin.
Okay, let's start.
Coin toss will decide which player goes first. And since we got Mishy's face, we get to start. At least Magic isn't a totally broken card game. Not quite, no. So, you can see, basically, you've got an attack thing, you've got a defense thing, you've got card text, where, you know, the effect of the card is active. Some cards have traits, like range, where they can attack cards both frontline, backline. Haste, or flight, where they can attack automatically. They have 4 attributes, it looks like. And then, you know, mana cost. And then there's creature types, or card types. Master, Natial, and Magic. I assume Natial is, like, creature, rather than, you know, just call it creature. I suppose there are legal reasons why they can't call it creature, or monster, or whatever. But yeah, basic stuff. You can choose to mulligan if you'd like. But yeah, it's a good idea to start with low-cost cards, because you can only play low-cost spells. So, we're gonna switch that up, mulligan that for a 1 card, you know. Trying to explain how this game works. Basically, you want to reduce the health of the master card there to 0. If you do so, you win. There's also a element system as well. Water beats fire, fire beats heaven, heaven beats earth. Earth beats water. For the first turn only, a magic crystal will appear in a random place for this player who goes second. That's just to balance out the huge effect of getting first place in a turn-based card game. Going first is so much better than going second in pretty much any competitive card game. Alright, front row, back row. Most cards can only attack from the front row, so it's better to summon them there. We've just got 4 random 1-stars. It doesn't matter. I'll just pick this one. And you get mana every turn. Most cards cannot perform actions the same turn they are summoned. Glowing green border means the card is able to perform an action. Try to have all your cards act each turn. You can also move anywhere on an open side of the field on your side of the field. All defender deals damage equal to their attack minus 1. The master in your deck, the fighter, has an ability that increases their counterattack damage by 1. Okay. So yeah, standard stuff. Now that we've used up our turns, we can't... Well, we can actually. We can summon this guy as well. Since we are out of mana, we might as well use it. Alright. This is a spell card. Playing it will immediately activate its effect. It will boost your attack by 2, and if you're targeting a fire attribute card, it gets attack plus 3 instead. Earth, Water, Fire, Heaven, yada yada yada. Attack against a weaker element deals plus 1. Attacking a stronger element is minus 2, so try not to attack, you know, elements you're weak against. Master cards have no attribute. Okay, so Now I can see what their abilities do, which is nice. Attacking is kind of pointless here, but I mean, it's going to die anyway. And no, this is fine. I'll leave it be. It's better to act as shields and force them to get rid of it first. Special spell cards, gains attack +1, and health. Card owner gains mana. If it's a Nadial, it can use its skill again. Okay. Sure has a lot of 1-drops. See, now that I know the rules and what the when the magic crystals appear, is like, okay, I feel like a little better. And I don't have enough mana to hold that off. I can wipe that water thing off the field at least. So I'll just do that. I keep wanting to hit circle to end my turn, but it's triangle, and that really bothers me. Okay. 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 Get buff. Sure. Do it. And if you attack from more than one row away, you can't be countered attacked, so that's how I'll be picking off that fighter there. I'll be using Flex to provide support in that regard. Use this as a shield. And just get rid of the trash on the field, sort of thing. And yeah, sure. I mean, that's suicidal, so I won't bother with that. But yeah. Okay. Good enough. Should be able to win from here. Alright. Get that off the table. Well, none of my targets are sealed right now, so I don't have to worry about that. Put another archer down. And this should finish the job.
Man, you're good.
Perfect. I'm the best at Magic the Gathering. And for winning, you receive special cards. Of course, there's an anti-rule in this one, unlike actual card games where the anti-rule is pretty much banned immediately. So yeah, it's one hell of a game. And of course, getting good at it is required at a certain point in time, so, you know, make a good deck. 3 Arch Tall. Nope. You have to give away your rare cards, Yugi. No, I can't do that. My Exodia. Okay. So if you see people with cards over their heads, you can challenge them into Vantage Masters. You just have to talk to them first. So if you press R2 to them, you challenge them. Otherwise, you just talk as normal. For the time being, though, I'm just going to do the bonding events and then the hidden side quests. Because we do have one hidden side quest to do, so yeah. Alrighty then. This is not where... Right, no, she was in the, she was here in Nyoi Sui On. That is not a name I will ever memorize. If you were my home teacher, you'd call my name every day. Just have fun while you're doing it. I'm rooting for you. Maybe I can help her with her tea ceremony club. Sure. Why not, right? I just want to make sure I don't have other bonding events. No, it's just these ones. Kurt, Altina, and Muse. Let's go bug Muse. The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade, and tea ceremony share many similarities. Apparently they do. That he was. That he was. It was weird writing Reen to be direct and not polite, but I mean, it's only fair. A lot of the blank rooms become like club rooms like this, so that's why they're all locked off early in the game. Anyway, this is a really nice looking room. It's even got the tatami mats. And apparently Muse has been doing her research. Yeah, the family of a certain count. It's entirely true.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier. The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
That explains what happened yesterday. And since Maya knows a lot about Eastern culture, and Kairi's so cute, it's what she does best. Muse is very observant. By the way, Instructor Reen, there's one thing you can help me out with. In order to thank you for today, and for the future, I'd like to show you something nice. Muse? Not in front of the instructor. Alright, I remember this. I'm gonna wait outside. Oh, Reen. Why are you closing your eyes? No, Muse, we shouldn't. We're teacher and student. I'm trying to let you be the first person to see our uniform. As you can see, it's actually a very lovely kimono. I'm surprised she was able to change into it so quickly, though. Those things are not easy to get into. That said, what did you imagine I was doing? Oh, jeez. Gotta love Muse, right? And our bond with Muse strengthened. That'll be helpful when she joins our party at some point in time. And we also got a character note for her. Yeah, that's probably it. Of course, Kairi doesn't have a kimono. What a shame. I've been thinking, and you'd probably look good in a woman's kimono, Kairi. What a coincidence. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, jeez. I love these jerks. They're so good together. Alright then. So our second bonding event is with our number one priority here, Altina. Let's see what she's doing. Well, the principal's threat of putting them on the student council is looming over them. Choosing a club is proving to be a much more difficult mission than I could have anticipated. Well, let's help her out. Why not? Well, we might as well. I mean, we are the good teachers for her. Sometimes we gotta give them the carrot when the stick isn't working. Yeah, rather than start one of your own, you might as well see what the other kids are doing and then see if something piques your interest. And they all know what Reen does as a student council member, so they're like, oh shit, we don't want to be like that. Apparently the literature club wasn't her thing, nor was Louise's sports club. However, she did find something she liked. And it's the swimming club, of all things. Though she's not very good at it. Seems like she enjoys it. Strange. I don't have any memory of being in my mother's womb. Your question is meaningless. We've exhausted all other options. What choice do I have? It is. We found something she likes. We did it. Looks like Gustav is still looking. It seems like the swimming club wasn't right for him. But Altina found her club. That's nice. And our bond is strengthened. Good stuff. she's gonna work on her stamina training. Good girl. Yeah, definitely not Gustav's bag. I knew that a lower body fat percentage makes it harder to stay afloat, but this was more than I expected. Yeah, seems like Wayne really struggles with it too, but hey, they're having fun, right? That's the important thing with your clubs. If you're not having fun, there's no point in being in them. None of these guys are open yet, so don't need to worry about that. But we do want to make a quick stop at the cafeteria here, because we can see a green icon here. That means we've got a special quest here. Special optional one. So go ahead and check it out. Talk to Juna. And she needs a certain kind of spice, so we need to go around town and look for it. As someone who's new here, she didn't understand that a free day isn't exactly a day off. It's more of a optional work day. Kind of like a free session in study hall or whatever. We might as well help her out. I mean, that's what we do. Star anise. You know, Chinese 5-spice. Essentially. It's definitely a bit harder to find than your usual stuff. But I mean, if you're the European world, you've probably invaded countless nations to find the best spices and use exactly none of them. Anyway, let's go bug Juna. Because why not, right? Yeah, in most schools, I agree. Yeah. Apparently, Juna had a bit of difficulty dealing with Erebonian nobility as well, but she seems to be getting past it. Of course, the spirit of competition can always bring girls closer together, right? So it looks like they're waiting for their third member, Louise, who is just right over here. Oh, this is Chapter 1. I just started today. How's it going, PSP Gundam? Oh god, everyone's waking up now. I've been at this for far too long. Alright, so we need to get some Chinese 5-spice. Let's start by going to Barney's. If anyone has it, it'd probably be her dad, right? Yep. Let's see if he has it. Looks like he's out of it too. Alright then. Looks like we'll be getting it from the Chinese import store. I'm not even gonna try to say Noi Suian anymore. I say that. But yeah. Talk to Rod here. It's a good ingredient for soups. That's not the only thing it's good for. But yeah, one for Gina, one to Barney, and we're good. And we don't even have to walk there ourselves. We just automatically deliver it. And it's a good idea to stock extra. Because students eat like pigs, holy crap. And we get a spirit incense for our troubles. And, despite sounding like a useless item, I believe the spirit incenses are actually really good. Yeah, so they're a full party 50% health recovery, 50% EP recovery, and they'll revive you from KO. These things are great items, especially when you've got enemies wiping you out with S-crafts in nearly every fight. It's a good thing to have. So, you know, we're well on our way. Anyway, that about covers everything we need to do that's super important. I'm not going to go and progress the plot just yet. I am going to bother a few people, get a few character notes, and then I'm going to call it an episode. Seems like Ash has joined Tatiana in the literature club here. Or maybe he's just shaking her down. Yep. The literature club we had back at the main campus was pretty unique, to say the least. Maybe Ash will be writing some boys' love novels with Tatiana. But if we write some reports and mail them off to Literature Magazine, she shouldn't give us any problems. That seems like it's actually a pretty good fit. Despite Ash being a total prick. Alright. There's just one more person whose character note I can update, so I'll be sure to bother them. It's Principal Aurelia, who's playing the piano here. Why can't I talk to you? She's also in charge of the arts classes, as she's the principal, but she only teaches once a week. And of course, Reen is a master guitar player. And Aurelia is always good at everything. Alright. So, yeah. Actually, no, I want to make a new save file. In any case, I'm going to end up calling it an episode here, just because it's getting late, or getting early, I guess. And this episode's running close to 3 hours. I'm going to be doing some stuff off-screen, mostly just fishing, Vantage Masters, that sort of thing, catching up. And next time I'll continue on with the main plot here. So look forward to that, everyone. This has been Logic Blade. I'd like to thank you all for coming tonight, and be sure to check me out on YouTube. And when you're there, like, comment, subscribe, do all the needful. I'll try to get this up in the next couple of days here. We'll see how it goes, and I'll try to stream somewhat frequently. I mean, this game's a lot of fun, so I hope you all enjoy it, and I will see you next time. So, until then, take care.